I have been waiting for the Legendary Hero decks forever, it seems like. When they were first announced, I was extremely excited. We didn't know what the Phantom Knight new card actually did, but we had a short description of its effect, and it seemed really powerful to me. And luckily, when the effect eventually got leaked, it found out that it was very powerful, and that's super exciting. And then this thing had like 2 delays, and then luckily one of them got pushed forward, so it wasn't so late. And then not only that, though, like I spent all Friday looking for this. It took me forever. Pretty much every single locals in the area was out, as well as all the grocery stores. It's just been a long day, and I finally picked up a copy of this. Actually, I grabbed 2 of them, and obviously I want to open this for the channel. That's what we're here to do today. But I just want to mention that I spent so much time looking for this product on Friday because I wanted it. I actually think that this is one of the coolest products of 2018. I think the last product, the only product I think that I said that was like the best thing of 2018 was the Battles of Legends set, but this is like by far, you know, every time that someone asks me like, what do I buy if I'm getting back into this game? Previously, I've always said like the Dinosaur Structure Deck or like Paleozoic Frogs. If you're new or if you're coming back into the game and you want to buy something, this is it. Support Konami making these great products. This is only $30. It includes 3 structure decks, but these structure decks are not like other structure decks. These are better than every other structure deck in terms of how they're put together, the cards inside of them, how many new cards there are. This is just insane. If I sound excited, it's because I am. So what we have in here is nothing. It's empty. I wasn't sure it was like instructions or anything. But what we have here is 3 structure decks. So we have a Hero structure deck, a Nordic structure deck, and then the Crown Glory, the Phantom Knight structure deck. And this card's so cool. So I'm going to open all these. I don't know how long this video is going to be. I felt like the last time that I did a video on the Legendary decks, which was the one that had Cyber Dragons, Dark Magicians, and Odd Eyes in there, I felt like I was rushed. Also, that was like the last time I was using my old camera, which was like a disaster, so I felt like I was arguing with the camera. So I don't want to rush myself when I'm opening these. I think I glossed over way too many cards in that last opening. So we're just kind of going to go slow, I guess. I don't know. And the lighting isn't as good as it usually is because, like I said, I spent all day looking for these. And this is going up on Saturday, but I spent all Friday looking for these. It is now nighttime, so I have as many lights on as possible so you guys can hopefully see the cards. But I know that there's like a huge spotlight over here. Sorry about that. Anyway, so we have the Phantom Knights of Rusty Bardici? I'm probably pronouncing that wrong. Welcome to the Dzeeff channel where we pronounce every single card name wrong. Anyway, this card you've probably already seen by now. I've talked about it in another video where I showed some replays, and actually later on this week we're going to have another video with a whole bunch of replays from me playing the Danger Knight Phantom deck. That's like one of my favorite new rogue decks. Actually, that's literally what I titled that video. This card's insane though. I know it's sort of a minus to make it a lot of the time, but usually it's only like a -1 if you have the Phantom Knight cards, and it's instantly a +2. You get to mill a guy and then add or set a card to your back row, and then the card that you milled gets to search a card. So this card's insane, so much better than I thought it was. And then we have Twin Twisters is one of the ultra rares. That's a really strange choice. I will say that I already know many of the contents of these, mainly like the new cards, but I don't actually know all the cards. So like, for example, I didn't know this was one. That's kind of strange. It looks cool. This is the new trap card. I actually have not read it. It's called the Phantom Knights of Mist Claws. Target one of your banished the Phantom Knights monsters. Add it to your hand. Oh, cool. When an opponent's monster declares a direct attack while this card is in your graveyard, you can target one level 4 or lower the Phantom Knights monster in your graveyard, special summon that monster, and if you do, special summon this card as a normal monster. Oh, okay. Kind of neat. Maybe not like the greatest card. I don't know. I've never heard anyone talk about that. And then we have, oh, cool. Ultra Rare Phantom Knights of Break Swords. This card's been printed as a Secret Rare twice now, but I don't think it's been printed as an Ultra. That actually looks pretty cool. Yeah, I'm a fan. Obviously a really good card. And not a crazy reprint either. And then we have, oh, cool, the Heroic Champion guy. This is currently being played in 6 Samurai. I know the deck kind of fell off the face of the earth with the banning of MX Saber Invoker. There's a couple of cool combos you can do. The main combo now is with that new rank 3 monster that can attach itself to another rank monster. So those are the 5 ultra rares there. And you can kind of see here the ultra rares in these sets. You get 5 of them. I mean, this is so much value in this structure deck. It's crazy. So those are really good. I think one of the main things that I like about these structure decks that but they're all kind of different, right? And you have the Phantom Knights, which are kind of like a slower trap deck. You got Elemental Heroes, well, they're technically Destiny Heroes. You got Nordics, all sorts of different strategies to play. Getting into the Phantom Knights, so we have Ancient Cloak Common, looks crazy. I think there's 2 boots. Maybe not, maybe I'm wrong. I don't know, I thought there was like 2 of one of them. We have boots, gloves. These look really weird as commons. Well, not this one, that one always was a common. These look really weird as commons, though. You can see their artwork. I love these Phantom Knight cards. If you guys haven't been following me, I basically played Phantom Knights from 2000, like all of 2016, it feels like, in some of 2017. The Phantom Knights of Cloven Helm, nice. Fragile Armor. I've been playing this as a 1-of in my deck and all. Oh, so there are some extra. Oh, nice. See, this is why these are so good. Look, like, how often in a structure deck do you get, like, multiple copies of, like, the best cards? Like, imagine buying the Dynasty structure deck. How many Overraptors do you get? 1. How many Ultimate Connector Terminals do you get? 1. And yet, that's, like, the best structure deck. This one, you buy 1 copy, you get all these great cards, and you get duplicates of them. It's so good. So much value. These are so great. Armageddon Knight, fantastic card. Blue Mountain Butter Spy, much needed reprint. This card was still only printed once, and it's starting to be played again. We got some Rescue Monsters, Rescue Ferret, Junk Forward. Did not realize that was in here. Very nice. Now I can play that in. Maybe we have to update Amazon. It's after this profile because I did need Junk Forward for that. Kagamusha Knight. Very nice. Cock-a-doodle-doo. They put this in there just because I asked them to. No, but if you remember, a year ago at FAs, I accidentally caused a buyout of this card. It wasn't even a buyout, because buyout usually implies that it just happened once, and then eventually it settled. But for months, this card was like $10, because I kind of hyped it up with FAs. But it was really good in that deck, back when Ancient Fairy Dragon was not banned. Effect Filler, very nice. So those are the monsters. Like, if you look here, like, the amount of non-filler in here is just so much better than the other structure decks. Like, these cards are all like really good, like, and then the rank 4 level 4 Phantom Knight guy isn't very good, but other than that, like, 0 filler. Like, these cards, all the level 3s are good. Fragile Armor isn't even that bad. Like, man, these structure decks are just, they're so good. They're just ridiculous. 2 copies of the rank up magic for some reason. I mean, that card's not very good, but Phantom Spear. We got, so those are like kind of like the trash cards, but it's okay. I didn't realize that Requiem must be in this then, if they're giving us that. We got Darkhold, Monster Reborn, Foolish Bale, Rhoda, Dark. Like, look at this. Oh my gosh. Like, just, do you guys understand like how good these like are compared to normal structure decks? It's just crazy. This is so much value. Like, if you are a new player or someone that wants to get back in Yu-Gi-Oh and you're not buying these, you're just wasting your time. And this is just so much value. It's so good. Thanks, Konami, for finally giving us a good product. So we have hopefully 2 Fogblade, maybe not. Oh no, they couldn't give us 2 Fogblade. Well, that's okay. So we got 1 Fogblade, 2 Sword, 2 Wing. We got a Shadow Veil, 2 of those. Shade Brigandine, very good card. This card's really good. It's also the main combo now to make the Link guy in the first turn is you use 2 Phantom Knights and then use one of them, either Boots or Ancient Cloak, because this is the Phantom Knights card, to search this, and then you just activate it immediately and rank up into the level guy, so that's cool. All these guys. All these cool Phantom Knight cards. So the trap cards are probably like the weakest part of this, just because they only included Phantom Knight ones, but they're not the worst thing ever. And I would guarantee these other decks are going to have some good trap cards. And look at all these extra deck cards. Oh my gosh. Just how often do you buy a structure deck where they give you, what, like 10 extra deck cards? So we got Cursed Javelin, Dark Rebellion, Dark Requiem, very good. Evil Storm Nightmare, Evil Storm... old school stuff. Levy of the Sea Dragon and Dante. Like, do you guys understand? I know that I'm just gushing about this. This is like so much value though. Like, this is like real, these are real cards that you can actually play. I have entered tournaments with both of these cards. I know they're not that popular anymore, but I entered tournaments with Phantom Knights. I'm pretty sure that Evil Storm Nightmare is in my ARG topping list. But these are like real cards. I mean, this card fucking sucks, but these other cards, they're really, really good, and I'm just so happy that Konami is giving us, like, even if this was just like the whole product for like $15, that'd be insane. But guess what? It's not the whole product. I guess I don't need to get rid of those cards right now. It's not the whole product. You got 2 other decks to open, and it's just, oh my gosh, Konami, this is like, just please support Konami in making more of these products. It's very good. What should we open next? Destiny Heroes. Okay. Shout out to Duel Links, because everyone freaking plays Destiny Heroes there. I had no trouble opening the first one. There we go. Alright, so we get these Destiny Heroes out here. The Destiny Hero Link monsters, not so hot. So we have Extra Hero Dread Decimator. 2 hero monsters, but it's a Link 3, so it actually require... Well, wait a second. Yeah, 2+ hero monsters. So it's a Link 3, though, so you have to have something. It usually takes 3 heroes. This card, and also any hero monsters, it points to gains 100 attack for each hero monster, different names in your graveyard. This card inflicts defense, or it's just does piercing. Yeah, that card's awful, but that's okay. Destiny Hero Malicious, insane. Man, it's ultra rare, too, which is the original printing of Malicious. Looks crazy. Disc Commander. Now we have the errata. Just talked about this card in the video, talking about video game promos that made huge impacts on the metagame. Disc Commander was extremely powerful. Not so good anymore, but it's still cool to finally have the reprint. Destiny Draw. Oh my gosh. Just insane. Oh, this is so good already. We got Destiny Draw, very good. And Extra Hero Wonder Driver. I won't read this entire card, but it's not very good. It's I mean, you guys can read it. That's right in this, there on the screen, but it's not very good. That's okay though. Destiny Hero Dogma. Plasma is a common. It's crazy. I bet it's been printed as common already. Dreadmaster, another Malicious. You can actually use it. You got Celestial, which is semi-limited in Duel Links. Diamond Dude. Dread Servant. Dark Angel. Pretty crazy card. Dynatag. That guy looks nuts. Look at him. It's like blowing up. Drill a Dark, which TCG players probably never heard of it. It's a really popular card in Duel Links. 2 copies of those. Decider, another card that's very popular in Duel Links, never played in the TCG. Dreamer, another card that is not played in the TCG but is played in Duel Links. It's just like, I don't know, I think that for Duel Links players, they'd be surprised how many of the meta cards are not even played in the TCG. Like, not even, like, people don't even know what they do, versus like the TCG players like look at these cards and like, what do you mean those are like the meta cards? Yeah, those are the meta cards. D Cube, which I believe they added 3 copies. Yeah, I saw that. One of the only 3 of, but you kind of do need 3 of it to actually play the card. Shadow Mist, common, crazy. Blaze Man, common, crazy. So you got some pretty good Destiny Hero cards right there. Maybe not for everyone, but I mean, I'm more a fan of the Phantom Knights. Honestly, guys, I would have paid $30 just for that Phantom Knight deck. It's so cool. Destiny Draw, Over Destiny. Clock Tower Prison, a really fun old school card. Dark City, Mask Change, 2 copies, nice. Oh, I think Darklaw's in here then. I wonder how many Masked Heroes. Poly. Oh, it looks like, oh, I guess one, the only thing that's missing from this, right, is Destiny, or Vision Hero Vion. Is it in here? Yeah. I think I heard some complaints about that. That seems to be like the only card that they really needed in these that they left out. Got Monster Reborn, Magical Stone Excavation, Terraforming, 2 Terraforming, and a Feather of the Phoenix. Cool. Got Destiny Signal, oh, D-Time Eternal Dread, 2 Eternal Dreads. They're really honing in on that Clock Tower Prison. Defusion, so it's all trap cards. So it looks like the trap cards are probably the weakest parts of all these. Destiny and Dragoon. Destiny Hero Dusktopia. Is that a new card? I've never seen that. Look at that guy. He's crazy. He has like a big D on his face. Man, I should cosplay this guy. Screw Dzeeff. We got Dusktopia Dzeeff. That's crazy. There's 2 copies of that dude. We got Dystopia. 2 copies. Dangerous, another card that probably TCG players never seen in their life. Very popular in Duel Links. Darklaw, card that's not in Duel Links, but is very popular in TCG. And then Masked Hero Anki, which is good in both Duel Links and the TCG. Yeah, this is what's crazy is like if I tell TCG players like, oh, like Destiny Heroes with Mask Change is pretty good in Duel Links, they're probably thinking, oh, Darklaw's pretty good in Duel Links. That makes sense. No, there's no Darklaw in Duel Links. It's just Anki. They literally just play Mask Change for Anki. It's crazy. Anyway, that's that deck. Pretty cool. But you can just see here, like this is just so much value. I feel like we all sort of critique Konami a lot, and I think that it's important just from like a consumer standpoint to support the good products such as these legendary hero decks. If you have the money and you want some of these decks, I heavily implore you to not buy singles. I know I usually say just buy singles, but honestly I am really asking you guys just buy the real product. Just support Konami, because if these products do well, then they make more of them, and that's what we want. Oh my gosh, it's like stuck to my finger. That's what I want, at least, more of these products. So we have the Nordic Ascendant, the Golvage or something. So this card is cool. It definitely helps out Nordics. It has sort of the same problem as Joutsu of the Yang Zing, where if this gets hit by any hand trap, you have lost a lot of stuff because you're banishing cards from your hand and field. But it's still pretty cool. We have the white goat, hopefully the black goat. No. I'm sure it's in the deck. I don't know if it's ultra rare. We got ultra rare Dark Hole. And then the first reprint of Ascension Skydragon. This was a prize card, as many of you probably already know. This is the very first reprint of it. Pretty exciting for a lot of people. We saw that in this deck and like, why is this in here? It's because it was a prize card, and this is like a synchro thing. And we got Coral Dragon. Pretty cool synchro monster, actually. This came a little too late, but it would have been really impactful way back in the day. So we got another white goat. Oh, there he is. This card's actually nuts. Like, if you guys weren't playing back when Storm of Ragnarok was released, like, these cards, they weren't meta, but they were experimented with. And these two cards in particular are actually really good in combination with each other. This guy, not so much. Then we got, there's like a level 4 tuner. Yep, well, there he is. Gold Fax of the Nordic Beasts. 2 of those, nice. I'm assuming they just give us all these cards. Pretty cool. I'm pretty sure it's like a new one of the main deck guys, too. Not entirely sure. So you can just kind of see here. I won't go through all these cards. I'm not super into the Nordic cards. This card's pretty good. So that's the Nordic monsters. The Nordics are kind of a weird pick for this, but I guess I get it. They probably just wanted to give us the Nordic Link monster. They didn't know what to put it in. So I got some Nordic stuff here. Forbidden Chalice. Oh, nice. All the Forbidden cards. That's pretty cool. Well, not all of them, but the 3 best ones. No Forbidden Scriptures. That's pretty cool, though. We got Monster Reborn. Notice how they're not just, like, skimping out and putting just one Monster Reborn in one of these decks. It's in all of the decks. This is truly, like, if you had 3 friends that you just wanted to... Well, if you had 2 friends and yourself that wanted to learn Yu-Gi-Oh!, this is the way to do it. This is definitely the way to do it. Soul Charge. Hey, True Name. Very good card in Duel Links. Not so good in TCG. Saw a little bit of play at the last YCS, though. And MST. And then for the traps, which, like I said, it seems to be the weak point of all these decks. It looks like they're just putting on-theme traps, which in all of these cases, besides Phantom Knights, aren't very good. So we got some Nordic trap. I mean, this one's like a Rhoda, but this card's really good in Battle Pack 3 Draft. I always mention that I play Battle Pack 3 Draft a lot. If you draft this card, it doesn't look that good, but it is actually really powerful. Some more Nordic cards. Look at all of them. They're crazy. Solemn Authority. No Solemn Strike in there, though. And then for the extra deck, we have probably Thor, Loki, and Odin, the originals. The biggest complaint about this new Nordic Link monster isn't that it's not good. It's just that what it goes into, which is these cards, they're just not going to cut it anymore. Like, they never were good back in the day, and now they're really not going to cut it. We got Leo, though. That's cool. Oh, nice. This is the first reprint for this card, right? This card is pretty cool. And Beals. Is this the first... No, second reprint for Beals? I'm not sure. And Common Scrap Dragon. What does the world come to? I can remember this being a $30 ultra rare for a very long time. Holy crap. Man, so yeah, the Nordic one is probably the weakest one, but just look at all the cool stuff you get. Like, I know it sounds like Konami like paid me to talk about this. They did not. I am just very excited about good products, and we don't. I mean, honestly, we do not get a lot of good sealed products, but I really have to commend Konami putting together these legendary decks. Seems like every single year this is like the product to get. Like the last legendary decks that we opened, like there was a ton of value in those. Maybe the very first one was more for nostalgia bait, but as far as after that, when the next one was like Blue Eyes and Red Eyes, that was really good value as well. So it seems like if you're really saving up for a product, I think the one that you want to save up for is the legendary decks. They seem really good every single year. So anyway, hopefully you guys enjoyed this. Sorry I was a little bit late. Sorry this video was a little long. I didn't want to rush though. I just kind of wanted to enjoy looking through all of these new and old cards and kind of taking it all in. So I will see you guys later. Thank you so much for watching. Goodbye.